Welcome to Darwin API Basics, getting started with the explicit graph. In this video, you will learn how to set up your project and use the API to create a simple graph. Once you have added the Darwin client code to your project, you will also need to include both jQuery and Darwin's client.js. In client.js, make sure that the correct server and client URLs are set. Let's start by writing a configuration object for our client. All this needs to contain for now is your application's ID. And let's create some variables for our client and for our app. Okay, so when our document's ready, we can create a new Darwin client, and we just pass in our configuration object. Let's start it. We can use then to run code after it's finished starting. And let's add some error handling in there to check that it started okay. Let's create our app object. Okay, now so we've got our client ready, let's register an event handler for user sign-in. And we can configure Darwin to auto sign in if the user's details are already stored. Now let's create our explicit graph. And let's give our graph some nodes. For now, let's just pass in an array to create 3 nodes. And let's hook up some of these nodes. Let's make an edge. So I'm going to take my first node and then I'm going to pass in the destinations node ID using getID. And then we've created an edge. That's all for this video. We've set our project up and you've seen how to begin working with explicit graphs, nodes and edges. Take a look at the documentation or even the source to take it further.